What is up, you guys? I'm at a local spot. Been coming to recently, digging some bottles. We're going to see what we can find today. And I might do a little bit more exploring back here on this side just to see if we can find something a little bit different. So we're going to get down to the spot where we've been digging some bottles at and see what else we can find. So I'm walking through the woods here. I didn't go down to where we were finding the bottles. I'm exploring in another area. This is obviously a foundation of sorts. Just kind of looking around and been here for a while. You come around to this side. Look how big that tree is. Had to have been here for quite some time. So I'm not sure how old this is, but this is definitely going to be a spot to do some exploring in and see what's underneath some of this stuff here. If I had to say or guess, these trees were planted. Look how nice and neat these rows are. That's pretty wild. Yeah, these were definitely planted. That's pretty wild. Look through that way, you can't really tell, but when you look this way, that's exactly what that is. I decided to come on down to the shoreline and just kind of poke around to see, because we were digging back that way, and just walking the shoreline to that spot, and just to see if anything has washed out and maybe come down to the shore. And I happened to stumble across this little area right here. Looks like it's been washed out quite a bit or what have you from the tides, the water, what have you. But I noticed a bottle right there. It's got a crown top right there. It's got a crown top. So I started poking around down here, and there's some older broken bottles. There's some little bit older stuff. Things like this. Then I found a whole one. Look at that. So yeah, first actual find of the day. It's fairly old. Look like a panel mark or what have you on the bottom. I guess that's what that would be. It's an amber, a small amber bottle. Pretty cool. We're gonna keep on poking around. So I made my way up the hill. There's that washout spot. There's potentially a bottle, and there's something right there. This hill is a little treacherous, so I'll try to be careful. Yeah, old condiment food jar or something. It's fairly old. Been out in the sun for a little while. It's almost got a pink to it where it turns that amethyst. Let's see what this might be. Oh, that's one of them blob top bottles, I believe. It's broke. We're gonna poke around here for a little while and see what else we can come up with. Made my way a little further up the hill, and there's definitely some older stuff up here. There's some broken stuff, but look at this. Look at that. There's stuff in this hill. There's a broken mason right there. We're gonna poke around here. If I come up with something, I will definitely let you know. Working my way up this hill, I know that there's stuff not too far from the surface up there, but working my way up, here's another bottle. We're gonna see what it is. Oh, it's broke. Yep, it's broke. I can feel it. It had a label on it too. Cloverdale Springs Company. Newville, PA. It's still got some age on it. A big old break in it, so we're not going to keep it. But we're on to something. Okay, we got another one here. Not sure if it's whole. It's an amber bottle. Not sure what it's about. If anything on it. No, I'm not wearing gloves. I should be, but my hands got a little cold in there, so I took them off. Let me get it uncovered a little more and we'll turn you back on. Okay, I think I got it. It's moving a little bit, so I think I got it ready to come out. Little wiggle here, little wiggle there. Oh, and it's broke. Damn, and it's embossed. We're on the right stuff. Malt Whiskey Company. The Duffy Malt Whiskey. New York. That's definitely going to be a keeper, I think, for now. It's definitely got some age on it. That's cool. We're on the right age. Some old stuff. Look at that. Cork top. Still learning about bottles, so learn as we go. That's a cool find. Working my way up this hill a little bit more and digging down. This is like a piece of copper flashing. I'm gonna get this out and see what's underneath of it, but I found a bottle doing that, and it's embossed. Hamilton's Beverage, Waldorf, Maryland. How about that? That is a local bottle. That's about as local as it'll get. I'm probably 15-20 minutes away from Waldorf. Embossed on both sides, crown top. It's fairly old. I don't know the exact date, but man, that is cool. Neat, neat. Okay, we're back. Doing a little bit of digging. I still got this piece of copper up here I'm working on getting out, but there's a couple bottles here. We're gonna see if they're whole. The one looks like a whiskey. It's a 2-part mold, not a 3-part. But we're gonna dig these out and see what they look like. There's a crown top. Marks. AC Chairman or Harriman. 8-ounce bottle. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what this other one has. Oh yeah, it's a whiskey. That's an old cork top. Slick whiskey. The line goes all the way up, but it looks a little off for some reason. No embossing on it, except 1/5 gallon. So that was a bit 5th size bottle. It's got a B on the bottom of it. And we've got one more right here. Got one more right here. That might be the same thing. Yep, whiskey. That's a 3-piece mold there. See the line there, and then the line there. Some kind of design on the bottom. Air bubbles. Bunch of air bubbles in it. Oh, it's got a crack. Oh no. That's okay. Well, cool. We'll keep on digging. Okay, here we are. We got a couple more bottles exposed right here. This is that big piece of copper flashing. I have not taken that out yet. I have found quite a bit of stuff, a lot of broken stuff. There's just all kinds of broken glass, and not so much trash, but a lot of broken glass in this hill. But we're gonna see this one like it's paneled, or whatever they call that. We're gonna see what these are. That might be like oh, that's a little milk bottle. There we go. Let's see if it's broken. I don't think it's broken. How about that little milk bottle? 1 pint. Chestnut Farms Dairy. I'm not sure exactly what it says on the back. Yeah, but that's cool. Definitely a keeper. How about that? And then here's another one. We're gonna pull this one out together. Oh, and it's broke. I don't know if it's not a Hutch bottle, is it? Is that what that would look like? A Hutch? I'm not sure. have any writing on it. Some kind of soda, I guess. We'll keep on looking. Okay, I finally got that big copper sheet out. I'm going to leave it here in the woods for now. Not sure what that little guy is. Little bug, chicken food. But we're going to pluck away at this little hill right here just for a few minutes and see if we can come up with something. I watch a lot of these bottle digging shows on TV, and I kind of like the digging part, you know, because that really, oh look, there's something there, and there's something there. But I kind of like watching the digging part versus just pulling the bottles out, so we're going to mix it up a bit. Yeah, something, that might be another soda or something. Let's see. Got an embossing on it. New York. Jacob Ruppert. Jacob Ruppert. Got a crack in it. So we'll do some research on it and find out. It's got some air bubbles in it. Pretty cool. Keep on going here. A lot of milk bottles in here too. I've done found a few milk bottles. And there's something else kind of big right here. What that might be. And there was the top to something. Go back in here a little bit. Oyster shells still. Oh, that's wedged up against a few things. Oh, that's got some honey. Oh, Heinz honey almond cream. That's cool. How about that? It was a screw top, but it's still fairly old. A&S Heinz, made in the USA. Keep on going here. I think there was a few back up in here. You guys can see all of that. Bunch of roots in the way. Get the little shovel out. Another bottle, broken one right there. That would have been cool. Old square bottle. Pono mark, I'm guessing that's what that is, right? Dang. Alright, keep on going. There's definitely a lot of stuff in this hill. Some kind of old metal or something. Let's see what this is. Oh, slick. Not sure what it is, how old it is. It's whole. Keep on digging. That Heinz one broke. Stuff is fragile. All right, I'm gonna turn you off for a minute, see if we can get some more stuff out of this side. What's up, you guys? I made my way from down there, kind of scratched around, ended up finding not a whole lot. Even the broken glass had kind of disappeared. Came up here on top of the hill, right next to the path. The path is right past them trees. A beautiful view out here. Well, anyway, I came up here without bringing my bags or anything. All I brought was my little scratcher tool. Kind of poked around and I found one of these. Check that out. I don't know the age on it. I'm not familiar with them, but there's a lucky horseshoe. We're gonna keep on going around this spot, see what else we find. We are back. This is where I found that horseshoe. And I just pulled this guy out. It's got Costa Rica on one side of it. Not sure what that's about. What was in here, it looks like a medicine type bottle or something along them lines, I guess. Maybe an extract, I don't know. I can't make out what's on this side. Then I found a food jar, what appears to be a food jar, olives or something. Big mouth, so it had to have been something big, I think, that was in there. But we're gonna poke around here for a few minutes because there's just all kinds of trash and rusty stuff. That other bottle, that square little bottle I found right there. And there's some other old metal like that, shells. Still some little broken bits of glass. So we'll just poke around here for a minute and see if we come up with something cool. It's a sandy layer. See, more trash and metal. There's a broken bottom, old mustard or something. More broken glass, more shells. That looked like an old top. I don't know where it went to. So yeah, I found that horseshoe right in here, right up there. Old rusty stuff. More rusty stuff right there. Sand in here too. We're not that close to the water. I mean, we are, but we're way up on top of the hill here. So I'm gonna scratch around here and see if I can come up with something. And if I do, got here some kind of trash. Yeah, it's definitely a trashy layer in here. I'm not. See, there's more shells down in here, so I'm guessing there's more trash, but it's hard to tell. So if I find something cool, I will let you know. All right, so about right there is where I found a horseshoe. I dug down real deep. The soil changed, it's all gravel. I'm still finding oyster shells way down here, but I'm not finding any kind of broken glass or anything. I'm still finding stuff like that, so I'm just gonna stay kind of in this layer and move up a little bit. So let's see what's kind of maybe in this area. We'll just break all that and go put it down in the hole that we just made in hopes that, sorry about that, and in hopes that we find something. Hope we don't break nothing. There's an oyster shell. Some broken glass, food jar, some kind of pottery or something. So we'll poke around right here for a little while. If not, I'll just move to a different spot. There's plenty here. All right, that's going to kind of wrap it up for today. Kind of finding the same stuff, old food jars, that kind of thing. Kind of look for some different stuff. But when I get back to the house, I'll lay everything out. Let's take a look. Okay, so I'm back home and got everything pulled out. Couple whiskeys. This bottle I've never heard of before. We'll get them all cleaned up. Try Me Beverages. Not sure. An aqua beer or, well, I think that's more like a soda. We'll figure it out. We'll look it up. This one, whiskey bottle. I have the piece that's broken right there. So we'll end up gluing that back just because it's cool. Some little milk bottles. There's the Lucky Horseshoe. Couple broken pieces. Some of these tops, I have a project that I'm going to be working on in the future, so I'm saving some of these tops when I find them. Some of the older ones. But there it is. We're going to get them all cleaned up. I'll show them to you after that. Okay, now that's a wrap. Got them all cleaned up. Milk bottle's got a crack in it. Some of them have a crack in it, but that's okay. We can keep it for our own display, but they cleaned up pretty good. A whiskey, 3-piece mold. That one was another whiskey there. The top is broken, but I have the piece. We're guessing this is like a Captain Morgan, I think. Pretty cool. There you go, all cleaned up. Not a bad haul. We'll see you guys next time.